Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Blind. We're not starting where we stopped off last episode, because we've made a very important discovery. While I was running down to the water's edge to record the current intro, I found this guy. It's Bingles! We found him! I don't know how we managed to run around. Guess we just ran around this way or something and didn't notice this guy right on the edge. Luckily, he crashed next to a bunch of mangy mountain boars, which typically wouldn't be a good thing, but they're not aggressive. He's just lucky he didn't land over here next to crocolisks. But he just barely missed landing in the water too, so we know there's some freaky stuff out there. So, Bingles, how you doing, guy?
Can I help you?
So Noran, Noarn, it's a lot of vowels in the middle there, doesn't trust my reconnaissance abilities. I wonder why. Never mind that. I need your assistance. Nay, the movement needs your assistance.
Alrighty then.
Bingle's missing supplies. Oh boy, here we go again. As if crashing into the lock wasn't bad enough, Trogs from the nearby island attacked me and stole my tools and special Blastenheimer Blastencapper explosives. With no gyrocopter and no explosives, the movement has no chance. Get my tools back and find my Blastencapper explosives, Eric Erickson, for Nomragon. Find and return Bingle's supplies, Bingle's wrench, Bingle's screwdriver, Bingle's hammer, and Bingle's Blastencapper. We'll get some interesting gloves, which is a pretty major armor minus for intellect and agility, which I don't think intellect really helps me much. Increases the rate at which weapon skills improve. I mean, it's something. It's a pretty significant minus. Anyways, go into our log. See if we can that and crocolisk hunting. So we're looking for crocolisks and we're looking for Bingle's stuff, which is presumably on one of these islands again.
Not enough rage.
Oh, I'm coming for you, crocolisk. Think you can hide in the water? Foolish crocolisk. Oh sure, the rough crocolisk scales don't count, huh? Be that way. We're gonna make our way along the coast here, killing crocolisks, until we get over to those islands and can go check out to try to find Bingle's stuff. You also notice that we did not take the quest for hunting the flying guys, because I knew that we were going to be
Need more rage.
out and about for the intro and all that. Three crocolisks. One item we needed. So, to be expected. To be expected. But seriously though, I was a giant crocodile thingy parry you. How's that even happen? It'd make more sense if it was like a miss. At least that's more thematic for video game reasoning and all that. So this looks like more of the Crocolisk Islands.
Too far away.
So we're not going to find Bingle's parts here.
Not
It's going to be back on that island again.
need rage.
What do we have here? A formula enchant weapon minor beast slayer. Requires enchanting 90. Teaches you to permanently enchant a melee weapon so it does +2 damage to beasts. A key ring. Ooh. You now have a key ring. When did I get a key ring? What? Told you dungeon keys. Dungeon keys? Sure. Appears to the left of your bags on your action bar. Here you can only store permanent keys. Okay. Whatever you say, guy. Whatever you say.
I need to get closer. Not enough rage.
I don't know what prompted that, or if I just hadn't realized it since the beginning here. But I don't think I have any keys anyways, so whatever. Gosh, there sure are so many Crocolisks on this island. You would think there'd be less. And you would be mistaken. But seriously though, what prey do they have on this island to allow this large of a population? How's that even work? Or are we just overthinking things, aren't we? Now, if this is anything like some of the other quests we've done, they're going to be in little boxes. But the boxes are going to be in the actual camp areas. So we might have some difficulties with this.
Not enough rage.
So Splinter, Belt Stabber. These guys run away, I think. Yeah, look at him trying to run. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Oh boy.
Need rage.
This is all just an assumption based on prior experience with this kind of quest. And if they run away, they tell their friends and then come back even stronger, so really want to try to avoid that if at all possible. And that's also, like, he said trogs on the island, so that's pretty much what this is. I don't think we're going to find any other trogs on islands.
Everybody isn't ready.
Looks like somebody else is killing him. So we might be able to capitalize on Gerhalt's violence.
Rage.
Boxes, boxes, boxes. I'm looking for boxes. Boxes or crates or something. This guy's healing me. Alright, let's see if we can find Bingles' stuff. Trogs from nearby island. That's what we have here. These are trogs, and this is an island.
I'm out of range.
Unless the other people around here already took it and despawned or something for some undetermined amount of time. That's also possible. Look, a fancy belt. That looks like boxes to me.
Need more range.
See if there's anything inside here. There's nothing. There's almost never anything inside the tents. Let's be honest. But where are they hiding these things? I mean, there should be like 4 different crates, I would think, based on how this has worked previously. The fact that we've found precisely 0 so far is slightly worrying me.
Not ready yet.
You guys look like you have any boxes? Any boxes with Bingle's stuff? 'Cause I'm pretty sure the other 2 islands were just crocolisks. So we can get a vantage point. I've been all over this place. Oh, if anything, we're getting some combat experience, I guess, or just regular old experience. I don't know.
Not enough range. Need more range.
Let's try down on the smaller half of this island, I guess. See, I'm really just not seeing anything I can really exactly click on. Which is confusing me. I mean, there's plants. That's not what we're looking for. There's a barrel with nothing in it. Ah, it's a tiny little pail. Okay. What we're looking for is tiny little pails. Okay, good to know. Now that we actually know what we're looking for, that might make things a little bit easier for us. So So let's head back to the other camps and find tiny little pails. I was looking for like crates or barrels or stuff like that. But now we know. And knowing is half the battle. Yeah, Joe. No healing for you, my friend. Well, not my friend. Typically, you don't hit your friends in the back with axes. That's considered not cool. Alright. We got two. Hey, would you like to help me? Hey. Hey, guy. Oh, he healed his friend. Oh, now he helps me. Well, that was incredibly dysfunctional. Could have been a little bit quicker on the uptake there, my dude. Alright, pails, pails. Any pails over here? Not seeing one. Clicking on every tiny little thing I see, though. Because at this point, I have no idea what I'm doing. See, this looks like it could be it, but maybe it's going right now. Ugh. So I got the one that was on the smaller island. We know that for sure. Originally, this was supposed to be a nice, quick little thing, where I talked to Bingles and then did the 2 hunting quests for that one place we found last time. But no, nothing can be that easy. Aha! There's a bucket. But now we need to deal with all these guys.
That ability isn't ready yet.
So now we have to try to clear out this entire section of dudes to be able to go up and loot that one little bucket. I think maybe if I ask them nicely, they just let me take it. Oh, there's also a chest there. Now this is becoming very interesting. And we have double the reason to loot this one camp.
Too far away. Not enough. I can't do it.
I love how things that say that they're instant actually have a tiny cooldown. Okay. Who's next? Camera angles. Ah, we got 2. Into the lake we go. Simple and effective. When in doubt, run into a lake. That's my motto, and I'm sticking to it. I know they're all bunched up together like that. Seer and 2 stone thumbers. If they would just walk around a little bit, I could maybe pick them off one at a time. But with the current state of things... I tracked a seer too. Really? Going into defensive stance.
Need more rage.
Well, that was a success, I guess? Can't call it a failure, because we lived, I guess. But still. For future reference, don't even bother if more than one guy attacks you at the same time. It's just not going to work. Which is really a problem. Because I can't get in there with those guys there, and I can't attack them one at a time. Problems we face. Nothing but difficulty over here in Lochmadon. Walk around. Not that way. You absolute fool.
Not enough rage.
Shouldn't have let yourself get taken by yourself again. You were there. You knew how good of a strategy not getting attacked one at a time was. Why'd you let this happen to yourself? Oh my gosh. This is the actual mage one.
Need more rage.
Seers are another big problem for me, because they're actual mages. Oh, that's not great. That wasn't an ideal camera angle right there. Yes, run that direction. You absolute fool. You're getting closer and closer to getting this done. Let's heal up. And then we're going to go for the 2-for-1. We're going to first take out the seer. And then we're going to use our healing abilities to hopefully have enough left to take out the Skull Thumper. Have we done it? Have we actually managed to deal with a problem? Oh, it is truly a glorious day. You get to take another of these quest items. And this fancy chest. Copper, Calcul, ice milk, and minor healing potions. That's a worse healing potion. That's okay. A tasty snack of cheese. An awful belt. Light leather, which is presumably some kind of crafting supply. Alright. There's another player.
Not enough rage. More rage.
Around for anything that looks like the thing I need. Aha, there's one. The shamans aren't too big of a deal, since they actually use melee attacks. It's the seers that are really the problem. Because anything I can drag out and attack one-on-one, not an issue. That gun attack was unnecessary there.
I can't do that.
Gosh, your inventory's getting full. Do.
I can't do that.
Now, where do you think you're going? Sorry, but running out into the lake is a strategy that only works for me, I'm afraid.
Isn't ready yet.
Recipe for succulent pork ribs.
I can't use that.
2 boar ribs and hot spices. But it looks like it's just a regular recipe. Oh gosh, there's a third guy in here. And we found the third one. Now we're just looking for a hammer. That's an axe, so that's not what he's looking for. That one actually looked more like a blasting something or other. So maybe the hammer actually looks more like a hammer. You would heal yourself. Thing that looks like a hammer. Found it. It's hiding next to this. There's just so much garbage strewn across this island. It's hard to find things. All right. Not sure if that's any faster than just swimming. Anyways, now we've helped out Bingles. We can just turn that one in now. We'll be good. And then maybe we'll see if there's any shops up in the lodge that we found that we can use to
I'm out of range.
offload some of this gear. Willow Boots of the Owl. That's pretty low level since it's cloth.
Already yet. Need more range.
Really nothing in the way of armor on that. Alright, Bingles, we got your stuff. We got your stuff and a whole lot of other stuff.
Pleased to meet you.
Got your stuff. You've done the movement a great service, Eric Erickson. The Trogs and leper gnomes infesting Nomergon will soon feel the brunt of a gnomish air assault. And we get some flying gloves. With some stats, but less armor, because they're leather.
Be seeing you.
Oh my goodness. And we got level 18. So that's neat. So that means another talent point. Increase the min attack power reduction by demoralizing shout. Additional range. Critical strikes. Duration of battle shout. I'd like to get more rage points. That sounds pretty good. And then that means we probably have some abilities waiting for us that we can purchase. Let's make our way back to the Farstrider Lodge to try to sell stuff and get into position where we can take on the Buzzards quest next time. Goodbye. Just kidding. And sell off some of this stuff. See, these gloves are soulbound, but these boots that we found are bind unequipped because those from a monster drop, not a quest, I guess. Spider, don't do it. I'd have to beat you up. That's some good imagery. Climbing up the hill. See this fancy looking place in the distance. Very cinematic, or whatever. Yeah, we got the ores we found earlier. All sorts of drops from all the different stuff. Not gonna lie, 70 to 90 health when you have 500 health really is not that much. Probably could condense this linen cloth. But in the end, this is still a full array of heavy linen bandages, so even if we got this cloth down to another stack of heavy linen bandages, it would still be a stack of heavy linen bandages and the remaining cloth, so. Alright, general supplies, dude.
Great to meet you.
How would you like a whole bunch of stuff? Like a sharp claw, and a very low belt, and another low level belt, and a medium level belt, apparently. That must be pretty decent for leather, but not very good for me. Some light leather. A dull frenzy scale. Partially digested meat. Like, I don't know if you could even cook that. That sounds terrible. Cracked bills, buzzard feathers, small eggs, severed talons, rough croc scales. These flying gloves I don't want. Don't need extra, don't need cooking. Don't need these boots.
Be good.
I think we'll keep these. This is just more resources. This is a quest item. That's potential cooking experience, I suppose. So, back where we ended last time, we've got more inventory space to work with, which will hopefully allow us to finish this Crocolisk hunting task and his quest for the Buzzards. Next time. Goodbye.